The legal disclaimer ensures transparency about recipe sources and viewer responsibility. Bananas in coconut milk, known in Vietnamese as Chè Chuối, is a beloved dessert that captures the essence of Vietnamese sweet cookery in a single comforting bowl. The word chè refers to the vast family of Vietnamese sweet soups, a category that ranges from light and refreshing lotus seed puddings to rich, creamy coconut-based treats like this one. Chuối simply means banana. Together, they describe a dessert in which ripe banana slices are gently simmered with translucent sago or tapioca pearls in a fragrant coconut milk base until the fruit softens and releases its natural sweetness into the surrounding liquid. What makes Chè Chuối so distinctive is the harmony of textures and flavors it achieves with remarkably few ingredients. The coconut milk provides a rich, velvety backdrop, the sago pearls add a delicate chewiness, the bananas contribute both softness and a natural, fruity sweetness that deepens as they cook. A knotted pandan leaf, a cherished aromatic throughout Southeast Asian cuisine, infuses the entire pot with a bright, grassy fragrance that lifts the richness of the coconut. A pinch of salt, a seemingly minor addition, works quietly in the background to sharpen and balance the sweetness, while a finishing sprinkle of dry roasted sesame seeds adds a nutty crunch and visual elegance. This is a dessert that reflects the broader Vietnamese culinary philosophy of balance, sweet but never cloying, rich yet light, and simple to prepare yet deeply satisfying. It can be served warm on a cool evening or chilled on a hot afternoon, making it a year-round favorite at street-side chè stalls and family tables alike. The recipe comes together in under half an hour of active cooking, but it rewards patience. The brief maceration of bananas in sugar and the slow simmering of sago pearls are small steps that elevate the final dish from good to memorable. Main ingredients: water, 1 cup. Thick coconut milk, 2 cups. Pandan leaf, washed and tied into a knot, or a few drops of pandan or vanilla essence. 1 sugar, 1/2 cup. Salt, 1/4 teaspoon. Sago pearls, rinsed and drained, 3 tablespoons. Small or 3 large ripe bananas, peeled, halved lengthwise, then cut into thick slices. 6 sesame seeds, dry roasted in a skillet for 10 minutes over low heat until browned, 1/4 cup. Here are the written ingredient list. Preparation steps. Step 1. Prepare the sago pearls. Measure out 3 tablespoons of sago pearls and place them in a fine mesh sieve. Rinse them briefly under cold running water, then drain thoroughly. Sago pearls are tiny starch balls derived from the sago palm. They begin opaque white and turn translucent and gelatinous as they cook, lending the dessert its characteristic silky, slightly chewy texture. Rinsing removes excess surface starch that would otherwise cause the pearls to clump together during cooking. Step 2. Prepare the bananas. Select 6 small or 3 large ripe bananas. They should be fully yellow with some brown speckling on the peel, indicating peak sweetness and a soft texture that will hold its shape without disintegrating. Peel the bananas, cut each in half lengthwise, and then slice crosswise into thick pieces about 1 inch wide. Thick slices are important. Thin slices will turn to mush during simmering. Set the sliced bananas aside on a plate. Step 3. Prepare the pandan leaf. Take 1 fresh or thawed frozen pandan leaf, rinse it under cool water, and pat it dry. Fold the leaf over itself a few times and tie it into a compact knot. Tying the leaf into a knot serves 2 purposes. It keeps the leaf submerged in the liquid so its fragrance permeates evenly, and it makes the leaf easy to locate and remove after cooking. If fresh pandan is unavailable, substitute a few drops of pandan extract or vanilla essence, which will be added later during cooking. Step 4. Dry roast the sesame seeds. Place 1/4 cup of sesame seeds in a dry skillet, no oil needed, and set it over low heat. Toast the seeds gently, shaking the pan or stirring frequently with a wooden spatula for about 10 minutes until they turn a warm golden brown and release a nutty aroma. Watch carefully, as sesame seeds can scorch quickly once they begin to color. Remove from the heat immediately and transfer to a small bowl to halt the cooking. Set aside for garnishing. Step 5. Measure and organize remaining ingredients. Measure out 1 cup of water, 2 cups of thick coconut milk, 1/2 cup of sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Have all ingredients arranged and within reach of the stove before you begin cooking. This dessert moves quickly once the heat is on, and having everything pre-measured ensures smooth, uninterrupted cooking. Cooking steps. Step 1. Combine the liquid base. In a large saucepan, combine 1 cup of water, 2 cups of thick coconut milk, the knotted pandan leaf, or a few drops of pandan or vanilla essence, 1/2 cup of sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Place the saucepan over medium heat and stir constantly with a wooden spoon or whisk until the sugar is completely dissolved. Constant stirring at this stage is essential. Coconut milk can separate and the sugar can settle and caramelize on the bottom of the pan if left unattended. The liquid should be smooth, uniformly sweet, and just beginning to steam. Step 2. Add the sago pearls. Once the sugar has dissolved and the liquid is gently simmering, reduce the heat to low. Add the rinsed and drained sago pearls to the saucepan. Stir immediately and thoroughly to distribute the pearls evenly and prevent them from sticking together or settling on the bottom. Cover the saucepan with a lid and let the mixture simmer over low heat for 5 to 7 minutes, stirring from time to time to keep the pearls moving. The pearls will gradually soften and their edges will begin to turn from opaque white to translucent, indicating that they are about half cooked. Step 3. Add the bananas. After the sago pearls are half cooked, partially translucent but still with opaque centers, add the sliced bananas to the saucepan. Stir gently to submerge the banana slices in the coconut liquid without breaking them apart. Simmer uncovered over low heat for another 5 to 7 minutes, stirring occasionally and gently. During this time, the bananas will soften and release their natural juices into the coconut milk, infusing it with a distinct banana fragrance. The sago pearls will complete their transformation, turning fully translucent and giving the liquid a glossy, slightly thickened consistency. Remove the saucepan from the heat once the pearls are fully translucent. Step 4. Remove the pandan leaf and adjust. Carefully fish out and discard the knotted pandan leaf using tongs or a slotted spoon. Taste the coconut milk and adjust the sweetness if necessary. The natural sweetness of the bananas will vary, so you may wish to add a touch more sugar if the dessert tastes too plain. Give the mixture one final gentle stir to ensure everything is evenly distributed. Step 5. Serve and garnish. Ladle the warm bananas and coconut milk into individual serving bowls, making sure each bowl gets a generous portion of banana slices and sago pearls. Sprinkle a tablespoon of the dry roasted sesame seeds over the top of each bowl just before serving. The dessert can be served hot, warm, at room temperature, or chilled. Refrigerate for at least 2 hours if serving cold. The sesame seeds should be added at the last moment to preserve their crunch.